Hey guys, and welcome to Slope. Why am I playing Slope? Oops. Why am I playing Slope? Well, that's a great question. Well, I've just been wanting to play this, Flash game for a while, and since there's no sound, there's no music to drown me out, and since this is relatively low-key of a game, and boring of a game, that's why I'm doing, only one episode. And no, don't ask for a Slope Part 2 since that's not happening. Don't ask for a Bad Time Simulator Part 2 either. And I don't care how many times you spam me, it's not going to happen. So, I'm going to use this 10 minutes to talk about what's been happening on the channel lately. So, my first point is that I've been on hiatus for so dang long and with sparse uploads. And how do you explain something like that when I back in the day used to be a YouTuber who uploaded every single day and usually multiple times a day? Well, here's what happened. Basically, it's a combination of me procrastinating and me choosing the wrong times to want to record. And this is completely on my end, it's not on anyone else's end, but it's my situation, and basically what that means is it's my fault that I haven't been filming, and I think that I maybe just needed a break from it. I honestly don't know, but whatever. So, and during that hiatus, a bunch of things, notable things that actually happened. As you guys know, before the hiatus, or during the hiatus, or whatever, I started doing a Kaiju and Chris Watch with my friend, Kaiju. And that was a notable event that happened during the hiatus, and you guys seem to really like that. So yeah. And then, the next thing, which is a really important thing to me, is that my birthday actually passed, and all my celebrations are over by now, and I didn't get to celebrate it with you guys, and I feel kind of bad about that, and not announcing it, but I was busy around that time, and I didn't, so on the day we didn't do anything aside from open presents, and that's because of busyness, I guess, with the schedule. But then the next day, we actually celebrated. And on the first day, I was actually waiting for the celebration to happen because I didn't know when it was going to happen, so filming went out the window that day, especially later in the day. And then, speaking of birthdays, this channel's birthday is almost here. In 3 days, this channel will be 1 year old. Can't believe it's been this long. See, no, not this long. This short of a time to me. It's been... it went by just like if I could snap my fingers I would, just like that. And it's really a wonder to me that I even built any of a fan base at all. Granted, it's a small fan base, but it's a fan base nonetheless. And mainly what I wanted to do for you guys, well, I didn't know what I wanted to do for a special, but what I wanted to do for you guys, especially because of that hiatus, was start uploading more content, and new content as well. Like, more stuff gets uploaded in a day, and more new stuff comes around, like, and this brings me to my next point, what happened yesterday, with that weird video that I uploaded. Well, to be fair, I'd been considering it in my head for a long while whether I wanted to do that video or not, and I ended up doing it anyway. And if you guys don't check your notification feed at all ever, then I did an SCP reading yesterday, and that's a bit confusing to some of you since you don't know what SCPs are. There's a lot of YouTubers who have been uploading SCP videos, and I felt, yeah, I want to do that too. And I really fell in love with the SCPs as well in my time researching them and watching videos about them and everything else. And no, they aren't real, but I wish some of them were. and this opinion many in the fan base have. But my point is, I want to start doing at least 2 videos a day. Sometimes it may not happen, but I want to start doing 2 videos a day, at least. And one of them is going to be a traditional Christian monster video that you guys have been seeing throughout this entire year. Like what I'm doing right now, Slope. But as well, the other video in a day. Hey guys, and welcome to Slope. Why Slope? Because it's Slope. Get over it. Now, this game has no sound, as you can already tell, which is kind of disappointing, because the Tron-based aesthetic would probably boast some really sci-fi sounds, especially since we're racing a sci-fi ball in a sci-fi environment, and falling into sci-fi holes, and hitting sci-fi hazards, going into sci-fi tunnels, making sci-fi jumps. You get the gist! But the main thing I wanted to do with this lack of audio is address some things that I wasn't able to address any time before without it being, forced. And it still is forced now, but it looks at least a little less forced. I'm going to be talking about a lot of things, so be prepared. This 10 minutes is just going to be chock full of information, and not too many funny moments at all. So this is going to be more of a serious video, yet I'm playing a freaking Flash game, of all things. A one-off Flash game! But, nonetheless, this is, as I just said, it is a one-off Flash game, which means that, no, this isn't going to get a part 2. Bad Time Simulator isn't either, before you even ask. So now I'm going to start addressing some things, and I'm going to start with the big hiatus. The big hiatus with Scarce uploads. Now, not Scarce, Sparse. Or Scarce, whatever you want to call it. Hey, what's up guys, it's Scarce here. Anyway, so, about that, the hiatus was caused entirely by me, thanks to me procrastinating. And if you guys know me well, then you know that I'm a A-grade procrastinator, and I procrastinate pretty much everything. Why do you think I do my homework at like 9 p.m. or I used to do it in the middle of the night? Exactly, because I didn't want to do it early. And that's one of the couple of reasons why this video is getting released at like 11 p.m. my time zone. Now, for your guys' time zones, since I even have fans in Canada and everywhere else, but for you guys it may be a bit earlier. I don't really know. You may live further away from me and you're probably asleep right now, or you may be living further from me in the other direction and you're getting this earlier. Who knows, maybe you're watching this at the dinner table, I don't know. But aside from that, I am a big procrastinator, and that's the main reason why the hiatus thing happened. But the sparse uploads were primarily Kaiju and Chris videos that I had to upload for Kaiju's sake, even though I wasn't uploading anything else for a brief while. And you may notice that the most recent one is Pokemon is Satanic, right? And that isn't even the most recent episode that's on Kaiju's channel. And due to me being a procrastinator, what the frack did I just say? Procrastinator, you will have to go to his channel if you want to see them any time after they're uploaded, pretty much. And I'm going to get those uploaded soon enough, the other episodes. I believe there was 2 episodes that I haven't uploaded yet. I'm going to upload them soon, probably as filler. But, we'll come back to the filler in a bit. But, another big event that happened in the hiatus was my birthday actually passed, and you guys would have expected it by now, because considering that the channel's anniversary is just 3 days away, you would expect that my birthday would have passed by now. And it did. And if you want to know when it exactly was, it's the 29th of May, 2004. I don't know why I said the year, but oh well. So yeah, this is my first video, aside from that Pikmin 3 video that I made, and the other videos and the reading. This is the first one that I've acknowledged that I'm 14 now, and not just 13 anymore, like I said in my seen one of my many videos. You'll have to find it. But, yeah, this is the first time I've addressed it, and now you know why. And then coming back to the filler. Yesterday, there was a really odd occurrence yesterday, and you may be wondering, but Chris, this is normal. I don't think you remember me being normal at all. And if I'm slurring my speech, I'm sorry, I'm tired. But, I'm not normal at all. I do stuff randomly. You guys don't get announcements for anything anymore, usually, unless it's something really big. Like a crap ton of new Let's Plays or something. But as you guys can tell, yesterday's occurrence was probably the weirdest of them all. And if you guys didn't see it yesterday and you didn't see it in the notification feed, since you're watching this on a computer and you have me set to occasional notifications, basically what it is I did an SCP reading yesterday, and I want to do more of those. And if you don't know what an SCP is, there's plenty of YouTubers out there who've explained it, as well as the SCP Wiki themselves. And going back to filler. Going back to filler. The SCP reading that I did yesterday, I want to start doing, due to how many SCPs there are out there, I want to start doing way more SCP readings. Here's how it's gonna be. I want to try doing at least 2 videos a day, at least, and I can guarantee that only one of those, unless I'm feeling very special, will be an SCP reading. Some of you, that may be sad, but then again, I've seen many YouTubers who daily SCP readings. Yeah, and the other video is going to be your traditional Christian Monster video, where it's just filler, or anything else. Oh, excuse me. So it's going to be one of those. It's just going to be filler in a sense. But if you guys have any suggestions for SCPs, I'd be glad to hear them if you know what they are and actually actively research them, because I've fallen in love with those things. But, yeah, that's the main points that I wanted to get across, is mainly my new schedule, my new everything, and keep in mind, guys, I'm usually up until like 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, some of you guys may be getting uploads as well in the middle of the night. That's me. And other people as well, but I'm one of the few that uploads for you at like 1 in the morning or something, or 2 or 12 in the morning or something like that. If you live in the United States. Since I live in the United States as well, but I live in the Eastern Standard Time zone. So yeah, I get things the latest. So I'm always out there the latest of everything. Like 2 o'clock p.m. your time is probably different than 2 o'clock my time. So yeah. And with that, I'm going to do an SCP reading today after this video goes up. Since I wanted to do it earlier this morning, but I felt like not doing it because my poll on the SCP Foundation Amino, not sponsored by Amino, was telling me that I should do. See, it was really close actually. It actually surprised me with the results, since originally I was gonna do SCP-738, as that was the popular result, the Devil's Deal, but then afterwards I found that people wanted instead for me to do SCP-953, the polymorphic humanoid, so I decided to do that. So I'm deciding to do that instead. And if you guys have an Amino account, come join me on, and so you come follow me on the SCP Foundation Amino at least. I'm on a lot of different Aminos, so chances are you can find me there. I have a couple different varying profile pictures, but my name never changes. And I'm a curator on a couple of Aminos as well. But aside from my shameless plugs, on the SCP Foundation Amino, after everything goes up, I'm going to host a poll to do the next one. And, yeah, I'm getting sidetracked. But the main important thing that I want to talk about, that I want to hammer in, is my new schedule. Typically, it's probably going to be one video early in the morning and one video late at night, since that's how I roll, I guess. Since today, I only got 2 computer turns, and in the first one it was really early in the morning, so I didn't want to do anything like this. I knew my speech was going to be slurred, and everything that results from being tired. I'm just going on a ramble at this point, but I'm gonna end the video here. It's gone on long enough. I wanted this video to be 10 minutes long, but it instead ended up being almost 16 minutes long. Yeah, time flies like that. So yeah, I got all that stuff off my chest. And tomorrow, I'm gonna do a new Let's Play. I'm gonna probably do Contra or something like that. I got a lot of new games. No, I know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna do Apotheon, if you guys know what that is, so stay tuned for that. And tomorrow I'm gonna be doing another SCP as well, but it's probably gonna be the Devil's Deal. So see you guys then. Bye bye.